to the show.
I'm guessing I'ma be okay. Say that you don't feel me now. I feel like I'ma live somehow. God. The God parted is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus dead, you're on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did, the oligarchs be missing the way.
Your
Jorge
please.
Ramirez takes
Now
over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the
Number
inning.
32, Jorge Ramirez.
So next to hit is Donovan Casey. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Fastball just inside.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple of years when we relive this World Series. That swing of the bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Stepping in now, Jacob Amaya as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. 3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the man north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Amaya leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in. 4 strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then they get it popped.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. And now in the box, Mookie Betts will start us off in the 8th. That one swung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, beach right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo.
After a rare blown save, a usually trusty reliever, a good reliever must have a short memory for such outcomes, as he'll be called on again soon.
About to get checks, pump it up, about to get bags. G's work like a named Shrek. With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, by the beat like a horse, spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick.
Ladies and
Jorge Ramirez will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
For the White Sox.
First pitch on its way. A.J. Pollock stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. high in the air out to center field. Robert is right there, one down. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Edwin.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. In now, Donovan Casey. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2-1 the count. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Madrigal onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up.
Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace, I'm about to chase, money in case, clean up base. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it, ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it, going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace, step on the deck, we need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex. Home run, I'm throwing by their opponent, show me who next. Play in the field, look alive. Slide, die, line, drive like Dion. On prime time, I'm 0 to end. While bun down when I settle in, I break ground. Steal the base when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I raise the ring because I hold it down.
Ladies and
Jorge Ramirez gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And that's in there, 2-1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Fouled away.
Plays it 1 here.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here.
2-2.
Count is full. 3 balls.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there in the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order. And against the middle of the order, too.
And it's fouled away. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Dodgers down in order.
No sé cuál me voy, el perro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios más los bendiga, mis hijos no nacen otros como Floyd. La baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero, no te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me miro, soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llego.
A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
Semanal, que manden, bajen PR, a la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Estás frustrado.
Jorge Ramirez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 32.
Jose Iglesias is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4. Next to bat is Luis Basabe. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Barehanded, the throw, just late, he's safe. It was a highlight reel stop, but he can't get it out. Runners will be at first and second with one away.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate. And you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. one of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Over to VR. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason for panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. The Chicago White Sox used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never... Jorge Ramirez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Lewis Brinson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Wilbur Santiago is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Number 28, Lewis Brinson.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Ramirez is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Eaton is under it. 2 down. Jorge Bonifacio gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Fouled off. Last strike now for Colorado.
1 ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The White Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Nola is the winning pitcher of record. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
This afternoon, first for the victorious White Sox.
Jorge Ramirez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
32, Jorge Ramirez.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Davis Wenzel. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Julio Pablo Martinez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now a throw over. You don't want to forget about it. First pitch of the AB now. Rodney Presley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Marmolejos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Set and the pitch. Nate Lowe stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And it is a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Misses, ball two. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Brinson. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots.
Jorge Ramirez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Jared Walsh is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth.
Now playing right, number 28, Petruzzi.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Trying to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Next up, Taylor Ward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And it's fouled away.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fastball well outside. Angels down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Pailhose cross the plate 3 times in the home the win. Jorge Ramirez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 32, Jorge Ramirez.
Now the pitch. Fouled away.
The catcher, Sean.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Count now a ball and a strike. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Count even now at 1-1. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. On to first, and that's your ball game. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The White Sox led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Lance Lynn gets the W on the mound. Paul Blackburn was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
5 men on base.
Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just sin and preach. No deal, I like